The 11 this season. Blake's got a big target to deal with between the posts.
Yeah, he's big. He's quick.
Blake is ready. Blake, keeper got a hand to it. Could not keep it out. Even on a night with plenty of rain, it's time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis. Indy jumps in front by a goal in the 62nd minute.
Yeah, well struck ball. He thought he was going to his right, started leaning in that direction, recognized the ball was coming back into the middle, was able to get a hand to it, but on a wet night like this, with the ball struck as well as he struck it, it's 1-0 for Indy.
So now the question is, Brad, how does this change the tactics of the match? To
take a lead here on the road. 34th minute, it'll be Jack Blake from the spot against Matt Van Oekel. Blake ready, and Blake scores. Sends Van Oekel the wrong way, and Indy 11 on the board first.
You can still see the Legion FC players upset about the call, and they're getting at the center referee, but it's really not on her. It's the assistant referee down that line who just didn't seem to get into position. Again, we don't have a replay of that, but certainly up from the booth, it looked like it had gone out.
There seems to be some postseason experience at this from a year ago that seemingly comes to mind.
He was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Fourth year in the championship, actually under contract to a team in Argentina. Blake got it. Time to cue the smoke on this race weekend in Indianapolis. Blake from the spot, his 6th of the season in league play. The deficit erased. A goal apiece, 26 minutes in.
Great response. Great response.
Frankly, drawing penalties seemingly was a much bigger part of the attack a season ago for the Indy 11, as they have been so good on the run of play as well.
Elton Garcia is getting the rest of the field set here. Jack Blake, who is tied for the lead in goals on the team with Augie Williams, will put the ball in the back of the net. Indy 11 on the board first, not 2 minutes. 3 minutes rather into the match. I believe those sweet words that we might hear so early now. Cue the smoke at the mic.
Now that's just an incredible finish. I mean, that thing is tucked just inside the post. Even if he guesses the right way, that ball's out of reach.
Jack Blake has been a natural fit, former NASL player of the year.
Won the USL Championship final against Louisville City, just a few miles away from here in 2019. Damian Lawson, his first year for Louisville in goal. Blake scores! And Indy has equalized here in Louisville. And the Brickyard Battalion have something to cheer for. With the first half finish line in sight, Indy and Louisville on level terms.
Let's go back to the foul first. Good resurgence by Indy 11. Up the energy level, high line. That's what we talked about for Yunus Boudadi. And as the contact comes, okay, now you got more work to do. 12 yards out, Jack Blake. If you do your homework, you're
on Jack Blake, but like you said, he was kind of going in 2 feet, kind of a reckless tackle. He was put in a poor position. Tulu was by Oscar Jimenez, who's really struggled in the first 25 minutes of this match. And let's see if Tyler Derrick can come up with something special.
Blake. Boy, there's nothing you can do to stop that one. What a strike. 1-0. Indy 11. Shades of last week for both teams. Blake scored the first goal last week for Indy 11. And, of course, against 901 FC, they gave up the first goal last week at around this time to Las Vegas Lights. That was basically a flawless penalty, JJ. There's really nothing Tyler Derrick or anyone else, Tim Howard, you name it. No one's stopping one into the upper left corner like that.
That was top shelf.
4 from the 4 and give Indy a lifeline in this one with 25 plus minutes left to play. in his 239th USL Championship appearance. Aiden Quinn is on the board, and so too are the Indy 11. And for the first time this July, it's time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis.
Here we go. Here we go. You keep fighting. You keep fighting.
So Indy 11 pounces on a mistake. They will also make a change, will the Indy 11. So while the smoke billows from the BYB, we'll have a substitution brought to us by Chief of Indiana. Jesus Vasquez.